Alright. So I went ahead and I remarked all these lines a lot smaller. In fact, the one I etched is just one line. So I gotta be real careful. This is probably gonna be close to a 0 grind. The hollow and the other one are just a hair apart. So I gotta be careful on all of them. This was it. This is the final moment, but I've got it all taken down to, you know, up to 240. Well, I guess the hollow's at a 60, so I'm gonna start with the hollow. Because all the other ones I was flat grinding and then I got to the hollow. So I'm gonna start with the hollow at 240. Let's see, no, I'll start with a 120 and we'll go from there. And wish me luck. Alright, let's get to the grinding. Alright, let's do this. Now here's something I'm wondering about. This is why the hamon didn't come through on that other one. I was rushing it, but if you see, there's like spots here where there's still ink. And as much as I went up, I kept going up in grit, these wouldn't come out. So even though I polished everything else to at 800, I didn't really get these spots out. Like watch this. See, it looks clean. Look at all that. Oops, I missed it. I'll do it again. See how this looks clean? Watch this. That means all those spots got missed. All those little divots, we gotta go down past that. I just thought last time I was set to a hurry, I cleaned off it with acetone, and when that came off, I wiped it out, and later I was thinking, well, wait a minute. That means I didn't get these polished out. So, I'm kind of hoping my hurry and everything to get that hamon is what the problem was. Because, yeah, we're going to have to keep going down. Alright. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put an 80 on here. See if I can get those marks out. Yeah, get those marks out first, as far as we have to go, and then we'll go from there. Alright. Alright, now let me put that 120 back on and see what we got. Yeah, that's one thing, you know, you get excited to see something, you hurry and you cut corners and, you know, do things wrong and you gotta come back and do them twice. I mean, this is the first time I've done this knife, but you know, I'm gonna have to do the one I etched and everything again. a little bit better. Sucks because this side looks so good. And this side has that straight, so I'm going to have to bring it out. So, you put the wheel back on and get this all straightened up. Here we go, chasing bevels again. Alright. Well, there's something about hollow grinding that I just realized that I forgot the whole time. And let this be a lesson to you all. Maybe I can fix it. But in trying to get that swoop, I was just completely, you know, what I'm going to have to do to fix this is bring this down. You can see how thin it is and all that. I'm going to have to bring it down some. But when you're hollow grinding, you have to go straight across. That way the hollow, you know, the hollow can come out. I don't know, I have to think about this one. Because what you're seeing in 2 minutes, if I put this up, I just spent an hour doing. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, well, it's the next day. I don't know how much I'm going to show of the previous stuff. Probably just a little bit to show you. I put this up to 320, but I don't know why. I guess because I was worrying about these curves so much. I don't know why I started going like this. Because doing this, you can see there's a plane here, a plane here. I need to start here, even if it's curved a little. Well, I think I'm used to bigger knives. So by the time I get to the tip and to this, it's different planes where this is all one. So what I've got to do is just start here and pull it straight, you know. Maybe a little bit of curve here, but it's got to come straight across this. I'm going like this, which is causing a whole different plane. So this blade is all messed up, and you can see all these, you know, different planes and different levels. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to put the flat platen on and grind down, because look how thin I made that. I was sitting there working it and working it. And I think that's also why it's like real thin here and thicker here and here, because I'm going like this and in the middle. I need to just start pulling it straight. So I'm going to put the flat platen on, take about maybe a 1/16 off this, bring this all down, and then, well, I'll show you what I'm going to do, but then we'll start over, because there's no fixing this. I'm just making it worse and worse. So let me fix it, show you what to do, which, you know, I've told you before, I've done this. It seems to only happen on hollow grinds. I think it's because I got so used to on the flat platen being able to do what I want that I thought I could do it on the hollow. But it's been a big learning curve and a big mistake. So let me get the flat platen on. I'll be back. Alright. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to do it like this. So, you know, it takes all this down even. And then I'll bring it and I'll just hit it like that so I can put the dicum on it. You know, and like I told you, some people like that straight line. I need it to be crosshatched to get the dicum to work right. So let's get this done quick. let me get the wheel back on. Let me get this Dicom. See, I just had to make this edge thicker so I can put the Dicom on and get everything straightened back out. Still pretty thin, but I'm gonna have to start out with an 80 and just get everything, you know, everything one plane, and then move up. And you know, like I said, I'll have to keep it straight as possible, so it finds that groove instead of sitting there like that. And anyway, all right, let me get the wheel back on. Well, at least I kept my line straight. Look at that. I remarked it and everything's straight. So what I'm planning on doing is just kissing it on the 80 to try to get this out. I'm going to try to stay away from the edge as much as possible. Of course, I have to hit the edge to get the facets out. But I want to try to make this one plane, and then we'll just move up as fast as possible. You can see I've raised the line up, so we're going to have to bring it up, you know, because I'm going to have to get this out. Believe me, you probably only see like 5 minutes of what I did yesterday, but it was like 2 hours of me just messing up and making it worse and making it worse. And I finally realized that I'm going like this. You know, the wheel's hollowed right here, and here I am turning it like this, which is completely messing it up. So I have to stay straight. You know, try to find the straightest thing. You know, I could keep it curved here, but I have to bring it, you know, as straight as possible. I think I'm just used to bigger blades, so, you know, I'll start here, and by the time I bring it back, I can change planes like that. But with these little small knives, it's trickier, so I got to get used to doing small knives. All right, let's do it. Yeah, look how much different I just pulled that straight across. Did you see? I almost went like this again. So I got to teach myself to bring it like that. See, look at all those different planes. Let's get it all together. I got to be careful because this isn't a J-flex. I don't want to hit too much up in here. I just want to get this out here straight. I do have the belt to hang over just in case, but I want to mainly focus here. Then the rest I can do with J-flex. Yeah, see, you can see it's working over there. I still got it here. But see, it's bringing it all straight, and you can see how it's starting to hollow it out. Instead of the changing planes, it's all becoming just one plane. All right, so any small knife hollow grind you saw before, disregard. You know, I'm learning just like everyone else, so I do make mistakes. But I want to show you how to correct them and learn how to correct them. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I'm glad I noticed it so I can fix it and show you guys the right way too. Because man, that was pretty bad. Here's another thing I just noticed. I gotta be careful I don't go over the line. I'm starting to do it again. So you just gotta work it out here. And then keep it straight because I'm already at the line right here. So I gotta work more on bringing it down than this way. Alright, now you notice I didn't take down here. I'm going to wait till the higher grits because this is where it's at. If I would have hit it with the 80, it would have just taken that out and we'd have it all. But we are straight, you know. We're nice and straight. The tip is just a little bit thick where that is, but that's going to come down. Let's get this 120 on here and kiss it and just keep going up. Now we've got everything set in. It's just going up in the grits and kissing it and getting it everything good. You know, in last night's video, I did a lot of work, which I'll probably do the flat. I'll show you how I did the flats at the 300 and got all these little marks out, which, you know, now I marked it back up. I should have taped this off. You know, I should have taped it before I put it on the table, but at least we got all these little marks out. I'll show how I use the acetone and all that. But alright, let's get these kissed and on. Alrighty, that was pretty quick. We hit it with the 320 because all, you know, it's all been grounded, so we just have to polish it out now. So I figured out the Trizac. These ones right here only come in like 400, 600, and I think 240. These are they're like silicone ceramics or something, and they go all the way up to 2,500. I'm gonna have to be careful because of how I hit it that one place, but yeah, so I've got a few more of these on the way, and you know, maybe I'll give this one another. I just don't like how this one wobbles, so alright, here we go, 320. Did you see it? I did it again. I went this way. I gotta break my habit. Yeah, I'm trying hard not to blame this arm for why it looks so bad or why it's taking so long, but I think I got it pretty good. Let me hit it on the, let's see what we can go up to. I guess we can go up to maybe 600, under 600 quarts. Because I got all the flats up to like 300. Well, I'll probably have to go back down on the flats because, like I said, scraping it. I should have taped it. But, alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I'm gonna try 1,000 on that Trizac. Hopefully it won't mess it up. Oh no, you know what? These two Trizacs are the same. This one's 1,000 and this one's 2,500. I'm gonna try A16 and A6. Let's do A16. Here we go. Alright, that's 1,000. Well, I gotta do up here. I think I figured it out. I'll hang it over and kind of lift this side up and just hit the edges here like that. So I'm not hitting any of this, and then flip it like that, and then kind of just try to blend it through. I have to kind of move it in steps, like far out to get here, and then a little bit back in, and then just start off straight to keep it all even. It seems to be the only way to do it. Alright. Alright, I'm going to do the flats, and I think I'm calling it that for this one. I mean, whew, I need to learn my hollow grinds with small knives. You know, I can do hollow grinds with bigger knives, no problem, but it's the whole, you know, either that or I just have to have those crisp, you know, straight edges where it comes down and straight across. Alright, let me get the flat knot here and get these flats. Yeah, I'm going to take the 120 and just kiss on both sides and make sure I got those scratches out, because they're just superficial scratches basically, but I don't want to polish them in, I want to get them out. But I don't want to take too much. And now that I got this center, that's one thing. Yesterday I was sitting there doing both sides a lot and I was afraid I moved center, but it stayed pretty good, so. Alright, 600. I know, 320, sorry. Alright. All right, 600 quart. Alrighty, let's do that 1,000 and then on to something else. Here we go. All right, I think I got it fixed. So, whoo-wee. Let me spray it down with some degreaser. Then I'm gonna put some penetrating oil, but I just want to see how good it looks. Oh yeah. Nice high shine on that bad boy. Whew. We still got, you know what, I might have to hand sand that together. We'll see. Till I learn how to do hollow grinds, yeah, I might just have to take it and, you know, smooth out with, you know, 2000 grit and get it all smooth. One scratch, look at that. Oh man, where did that come from? Alright, well I'm going to put some penetrating oil on this thing, because that's just a surface scratch. But I think that's enough for today's videos. And you know, with yesterday's mess up and totaling this knife and having to fix it and all that, you know, at least I got it to a place where I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'll probably hand sand it out with 2000 just to make sure it's all nice and even, and you know, get all the spots out and whatever. But this is ready to be dipped. Now the next video I'm going to do all the spines, tape everything up. Well, first I'm going to do the 2 flats. You know, the one I dipped in ferric, I'm going to have to just do what I did here, but on the flats. See, that's it. On the flats you can do anything you want. You don't have to worry about the curve. You know, and I got so used to doing flats and the big knives, because with a big knife, you know, let me see if I can show you. See, with a big knife like this, you know, this is hollow and everything's straight. But I can start here, you know, and have this, and by the time I get over to here, it's a completely different thing. In fact, this one, you, oh yeah, you go like this. You have to kind of follow the line. Unless you want to bring it straight, then you can do it. But, yeah. So I'm so used to big knives where you can do that. You can hang it here and then bring it. And that now small knives, I got to get used to knowing that if I only have this much, I have to keep it straight. All right, enough talking. Thanks for watching. If you got any suggestions on, you know, what I can do to help fix my hollow grinds, or any questions, or, you know, tell me I'm an idiot, you know. It happens, you know. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, comment, and as always, take it easy.